I was a year into my computer science degree when I had to stop. Not because I wanted to, but because I ran out of funding. At that point, I had one of two choices to make: feel sorry for myself or find another way into the industry. I chose to find another way. A week ago, I passed my Cisco CCNA on the first try. I'm going to show you exactly how I did it and why it might be the smartest move for you to make in 2026. My name is Tinashe Andre, and on this channel, I'm going to document my journey, the job hunt, the next cert, the growth. But first, let's talk CCNA. So, what even is the CCNA? The Cisco Certified Network Associate is one of the most recognized entry-level network certifications in the world. It covers everything from how data moves across networks to IP addressing, routing, switching, security, and even automation. It is vendor specific to Cisco, but the concepts you learn from this certification translate well anyway. For anyone looking to get into networking, IT infrastructure, or even cybersecurity, this is definitely a good place to start. I studied for about 8 months, but it wasn't 8 months of grinding every single day. Life was happening. I had other things going on. It was very much on and off, but in the end, what ended up counting towards me getting it was consistency throughout those 8 months. My primary resource was Jeremy's IT Lab. His free CCNA course on YouTube is genuinely world-class. I also use his Anki flashcards, which were very crucial to locking in things in my memory as I study day by day, as well as the pre-made labs that he offers within this course. For topics where I needed further explanation, I just go on YouTube and find other YouTube videos from YouTubers like Network Chalk to explain to me concepts that weren't really clicking. I also use Boson XM's practice labs. That's important. I'll get back to that. A few things that I'll tell anyone starting out is: first, watch Jeremy. You don't even have to overthink it. Just watch that first video. Get a feel for what networking really is if it's your first time. If you already have a bit of networking experience, perfect. There's just gonna be like a bit of revision for you. But the first step is starting. Secondly, please do the labs. You can't just study networking from a theoretical point of view all the time. Networking is a very hands-on thing. You need to be labbing every single day, breaking things, troubleshooting, understanding why it works, understanding why it's not working, and understanding how it could be done differently. I also use Boson's labs that they provided, as well as making my own labs using AI, which was really helpful. One of the most pivotal things that really ended up getting me that CCNA was the labbing. Break things, try again, and have those sleepless nights. The will come through eventually. The third and final point that I want to give you in this video is practice exams. Practice exams are not optional. You need to do them to familiarize yourself with the exam format. You could use Boson XM like I've mentioned before, which is the closest thing you'll get to the real CCNA. And if you can't afford that, there are tons of free alternatives or even cheaper online that you can purchase or try out. I have no doubt in my mind that if you do these steps that I've provided you all the way up until you book your exam, then you'll be okay. On exam day, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit nervous, but all I really did was take a breath, remind myself of all the work that I put in, and then recentered and refocused myself. The exam itself was actually way more straightforward than I imagined. If you do the Boson XM practice labs, it's way easier than that. And if you use any other practice labs as well, they might be on par with what you can expect in the CCNA. But always remember, prepare and believe in yourself. You put in the work, you got this. So what's next for me? Currently, I'm job hunting, putting my certification to work. And while that's happening, I'm gonna start studying for my CCNP on-core exam. And this channel is gonna provide you a front row seat to all of it. The applications, the studying, the late nights, the rejections, the wins, the setbacks, all of it. If you're on a similar path trying to break into tech without a traditional route, then stick around. Let's figure it out together. If this video was useful to you, I'd really appreciate a like and subscribe if you can. I'll be posting videos every single week, updating you guys on my journey, some more tips, and even guides on things that you guys want to be explained. If you're currently studying for your CCNA, drop down a comment. I'd love to hear where you're at. With that being said, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching.